Hello everyone and welcome to round number 5 of the OWC Championship here on F1 2018. We are here at Monza at the Temple of Speed for the Italian Grand Prix. We are here in qualifying, 18-minute qualifying ahead of us. We have 13 drivers who will participate in this race. Some new and some familiar faces. Obviously Lars Sagatari, the championship leader, is unable to attend today. Mantis, though, in P11 as we speak, coming through the Lesmos, he could take the championship lead today. He's only 10 points behind Sagatari in the Drivers' Championship, and will be looking to reduce that deficit in today's race. It's actually come round Parabolica, and Mantis is going to cross the line and set the provisional pole time of a 1:20.4. But Jan, in the Sauber, I do believe, beats that time. As there's a Williams of Rick Vega just ahead of him, and he messed up the chicane a bit, and he's going to have to take to the escape road. Can he avoid? No, I thought he was going to try and avoid the polystyrene boards. Unfortunately, Williams doesn't come out unscathed. Lazzaro, though, whilst I was looking at the Williams dance through that chicane of polystyrene boards, takes provisional pole with a 1:19.2. That's over 6/10 ahead of a Lethal Bicycle. Oh dear! Jan is facing the barriers at turn 1. Is that? Yeah, that's the first chicane. He must have overcooked it at turn 1, and then might have got on the curb somewhat. You know, the sausage curbs do bite here at Monza. The drivers have to be very aware of that, and the Sauber wasn't aware, clearly. Oh my word! Rick Vega having to wrestle the car through that Ascari chicane. He's going to get some slipstream off the Red Bull. Going down towards Parabolica. This could be an improvement on his time. He's currently in 4th place. Be looking to improve on that time as he comes up towards the line now. He's definitely improving that time. 6/10, no, nearly 7/10 quicker, and he slots himself on the front row. Comanzo puts himself in 4th place as Justin actually wow, he moves Comanzo down into P5. Justin with a 1:19.7. We haven't really seen a lot of great pace from Justin so far, but he's proven us all wrong. Currently in 3rd place and only 5/10 off pole position. Lazzaro is coming through Parabolica as we speak. Oh, it's lost up a little bit there on the right front tyre. And up towards the line. Is this going to be an improvement on his previous best? It is a 1:18.9. He goes into the 18s. So he beats Kimi Raikkonen's in real life pole time. And the Mercedes is on pole position. What about the Ferrari of Matthew the Gamer, or Lethal Bicycle I'll refer to him as? Coming round Parabolica in the Ferrari. Would like to improve on his 1:19.9. And I don't think he will, actually. He does. Sorry about that. 1:19.6. He goes 3rd ahead of Justin. What? Oh my god! Comanzo, out of absolutely nowhere, sticks his McLaren on pole. Unbelievable result for him. Matt ain't gonna improve. I doubt anyone else is gonna challenge. I don't think anyone else has the pace. Here comes Willem through Parabolica. He's got that all wrong. He won't be improving on his time, so it's gonna be Comanzo to start on pole position. That came out of nowhere. Here's a classification then. It is a British front row lockout. Hashtag up the Brexit. Comanzo is ahead of Lazzaro in the Mercedes. Rick Vega in 3rd place for Williams, alongside Matthew in 4th place in the Ferrari. Then it's Justin in P5 in the Force India, Jan in the Alfa Romeo, Sauber, Panda Cruiser in between both Saubers with Tourette in 8th, Delta Alpha in 9th, and Mantis completes the top 10. As we head now to the 5 red lights, the Italian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go. Comanzo seems to get away well. Lazzaro actually bogs down a little bit, and that could give the Williams of Rick Viga a chance into turn 1. They're side by side with the Ferrari. Lazzaro brakes very late there. That's going to cost him through turn 2. Comanzo takes a comprehensive lead. It's Rick Viga, people lost places at the back. It's Matt challenging Rick Viga up towards, through Curva Grande, and up towards the second chicane. We've seen Hamilton and Vettel going side by side here. What's going to happen into turn 4? Oh, that's Justin and Jan going side by side. Justin comes out on top, goes on the gravel a little bit. There's side by side between the two Renault. No, Panda Cruiser side by side with Tourette, and Panda Cruiser just about gets ahead. No, he can't keep it around the outside. Tourette takes 7th place, and that could put Panda Cruiser under pressure from his teammates. Going down towards Ascari, there's Force India in the background who must have had a shock of a start there. Two runners going side, but look at that, that's Matthew and Rick going side by side into Ascari. Rick covers the Ferrari off, but he gets a really poor line through Ascari, and that's going to give Elite Bicycle a second chance down towards Parabolica. They're going wheel to wheel. Who's going to brake later? It looks like it's going to be Matt round the outside. Can he make the move stick? He's got less grippier surface. Rick with the inside line, and I think it's going to be side by side again, down towards turn 1. Who's going to break the latest? I think Matt might have a little bit more fuel usage, as he's gaining a little bit there. Sauber of Jan looking to pounce in the Force India as well, and round the outside goes Elite Bicycle. Can he make the move stick? Yes, he can. Rick has to concede that 4th place. The Renaults are going side by side as well. As there's a bit of desync there. Delta is not in the lead. He's currently side by side with his team of Panda Cruiser. They're going wheel to wheel through Curva Grande. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to brake later into turn 4? Oh, there's contact between the two of them, and they've gone off a little bit. Oh, not really that much harm done. Mantis is going to say thank you very much. Oh no! The Red Bull driver of Vestium has had his wheel absolutely killed, and Panda Cruiser is now off into the wall. Oh, that's so annoying for all drivers involved. Panda Cruiser involved. Zedadeb, look, involved as well. Southeast involved. Delta Alpha is I think he's come through unscathed a little bit, but his teammate definitely hasn't, and the Red Bull certainly hasn't. He's out of the race. That will be taken to the stewards as Rick and Justin are battling out. Justin looks like he's lost a bit of time there to the Williams driver. Matt is all over the back of Alfie going towards turn 1. No DRS activated just yet, and he doesn't go for the dive on Lazzaro. But Lazzaro, that's not really an ideal line to turn 1 and turn 2. So Matt could be sensing his chances here through Curva Grande. There's more yellow flags as Panda Cruiser's called it a day. I don't know what's happened to him. Said Adams all over the gravel. He must have some sort of front wing damage, and he quite sensibly comes into the pit lane. Justin all over the tail of one of the Williams of Rick Viga, who moves over really aggressively into Ascari. Rick has to take to the AstroTurf there, just to avoid contact with the Force India, and he gets away, and he's still ahead of the Force India. Oh, Rick's made a mistake somewhere. It might have run wide in last mode 2, and that's cost him a place to Justin. It might cost him a place to Jan and the Sauber. It has. The Williams down into 6th place as there's more people going on the gravel. There's more yellow flags. Lazzaro's out of the race, and so is Rick Viga. 2 out in 1. Unbelievable. Both of them messing up Ascari catastrophically, and they're both without a wheel in the barriers. Rick Viga yet to score points. That is damaging for both of their seasons here in the OWC, and that gives Elite Bicycle and Justin some breathing space. Actually, speaking of Justin, he might come under pressure from Jan in a few laps' time, but Comanzo 6.1 seconds ahead. He is looking fine and dandy. Speaking of Jan, he is now up into the podium places. Justin is the next one to be dealt with in the Sauber, but he could be coming back at him. Could the Force India driver up towards Parabolica? He's getting the slipstream, and he's going to go for the outside move. And, oh, very close racing, but Justin keeps it around the outside. I wonder who's going to have DRS on this occasion. It could be Jan, it could be Justin. We'll have to wait and find out. It is indeed Jan with the DRS. They're going side by side up towards... a bit of aggressive movement from the Force India, but Sauber takes the inside line. The Force India breaks later, interestingly, and the Force India keeps it around the outside. Look at the movement from the Force India. He really wants to stay ahead of Jan, but Jan does a good fake. And into turn 1, he might have the move done here. Force India tries to keep around the outside once again. Jan has the outside line for turn 2, and he makes the move stick. Where attraction. Getting past, and Mantis also gets past the second Sauber of Tourette. So Sauber gaining one position with Jan and losing one in one corner. What about the Force India? Is going to come back at him down the inside into turn 4. Yes, he is. Oh, it's not really a place when to go side by side. Oh, the Sauber's off! In the distance there, that's Tourette, who's spinning. Well, what about Jan and Justin? They're still going wheel to wheel, but not now. Jan actually couldn't make the move stick. And this would bring Mantis into play. Delta is now ahead of Tourette after that. I don't know what really happened there. As look at that, there's Justin and Jan again going wheel to wheel into a Ascari. Justin has the inside line and he stays ahead. But what about Mantis? Mantis is all over the Sauber's tail now. As his line was compromised by going wheel to wheel into a Ascari. Mantis now with the outside lines into Parabolica. He might be looking for the switchback move. He doesn't break as late as Jan breaks very late into Parabolica. But who's going to get the better line? It looks like Jan could be challenging more than Mantis. Obviously Justin without the DRS assistance. Jan and Mantis both having it. Jan, look how much Jan's gaining on the Force India. Pulls out to the inside line. And that looks like a pretty comfortable move. Moves over, in fact, to the racing line. And takes that place nice. Surely not. Justin's coming back at him again. And I think Justin's actually got past him. But Jan fighting back, breaking later into turn 4. They're going wheel to wheel. A little bit of contact. Mantis, we're going to go on board with him to see a front row seat for this action. Justin again stays ahead of Jan. Jan goes wide. Lesmo won. Thankfully doesn't lose it. Oh, he nearly loses it into Lesmo too, though. And this could bring Mantis into play. There's more yellow flags somewhere. Is it for Willem? Yes, it is for Willem. He lost places to Tourette, so I was wondering what happened to him. He looks like he can continue. He must have just made a mess of one of the Lesmos. And he's still in 7th. So he's doing well for himself in the Renault. Obviously the only Renault is still in this race. Oh, Jan's made a mess of that Parabolica. And he's hit Justin. And Mantis says thank you very much and takes full advantage of them two squabbling. Justin comes into the pits now. Is this scheduled? Or was that because he got front wing damage? We'll have to wait and see as Jan is all over the tail of Mantis now. Is he going to make the move down the inside? Obviously he has front wing damage. So he might not want to risk it, and he doesn't risk it. Mantis up into 3rd. Oh, a lethal bicycle gets away with that one. Holy smokes. His tyres must be calling. Must be dying right now. Interestingly, it's a soft tyres for Matt. As Jan receives a stop-go penalty. Oh dear. Very easy to get a stop-go penalty in Monza. Like this, the pit lane comes at you at speed. It's not one of the ones where you have to divert into the pit lane. You just go straight onto from the exit Parabolica into the pit lane. It's not surprising that someone falls victim to it, as Matt comes out 7.7 seconds behind Comanzo. But with potentially quicker tyres, we could be seeing a battle for the lead. Jan comes out in P4, and he's all over the back of Mantis. Despite having that front wing damage, he doesn't look like he's costing him, and he's up into P3. Even with the colder tyres, they are quicker. He's on the soft tyre. Oh, he gets all out of shape on the exit of Ascari, I should say. He's up into the podium places though. There is your classification then. It is a British 1-2. That is nice to see for me. Comanzo ahead of a lethal bicycle in 2nd, making the 2-stop work. Ahead of Mantis, it's a Lithuanian 2nd row. Justin come home in 4th. Tourette in 5th. Willem in 6th. Jan in 7th, Fels East, Zerada both being lapped, but both crucially finishing, so they'll finish with points. Balazzaro, Rick Vega, Panda Cruiser, and Vestium all failing to score points, all failing to finish, in fact, all crashing out, which is a shame for them. But that is it then for the Italian Grand Prix. Round 5 is completed. We will see you for round 6 in a week's time. Catch you then.